Alright, let's dive into this chaotic but fascinating transfer window drama surrounding Manchester United. First off, the biggest shocker? Joshua Zirkzee, the 22-year-old striker who barely broke into the starting 11 last season, is suddenly the center of a European tug-of-war with Juventus. Wait, Juventus? The same club that just signed Chiesa and Vlahovic? What's the endgame here? Personally, I think this reeks of desperation from United to offload Deadwood. Zirkzee's a physical presence, sure, but does he fit Carrick's system? Or is this just about clearing wage space for bigger targets? And why Juve? Are they banking on his potential, or is this a short-term fix for their own injury crisis? It's confusing, but here's the kicker: if Zirkzee leaves, it opens the door for United to chase Ollie Watkins. Now, that makes sense. Watkins is proven, versatile, and fits the modern striker mold: pressing, linking play, scoring 15+ goals a season. But wait, Aston Villa won't let him go cheap. So is United's board willing to pay a premium after overpaying for the likes of Antony last year? That's the real question. Then there's the Saudi Arabia angle. Iliman Ndiaye, a creative midfielder United signed for £38 million last year, might be bolting to Al Hilal. Let me unpack this. Ndiaye was supposed to be the spark in midfield, but he barely cracked 15 starts. Now Saudi money's tempting him. From my perspective, this isn't just about Ndiaye, it's a symptom of Europe's crumbling dominance. Leagues like Saudi are leveraging financial muscle to cherry-pick mid-tier talents, and clubs like United are caught between resisting or capitulating. Would selling Ndiaye be a PR disaster? Absolutely. But financially, it might balance the books. Still, it sends a toxic message to fans: we're willing to lose players to Saudi because we can't develop or retain talent. Let's pivot to the academy. United's plan to loan out all their U21 squad is both smart and cynical. On one hand, kids like Shea Lacey need game time to grow. But loaning them out en masse feels like admitting failures. Carrick isn't confident in their readiness. Except for Lacey, Fletcher, and Gabriel, who are untouchable. One thing that immediately stands out: United's youth system isn't producing the same caliber of talent as, say, Arsenal's. Why? Because the pipeline from academy to first team is clogged with underwhelming signings. If you take a step back, this reflects a club stuck in identity crisis, too reliant on expensive quick fixes instead of trusting their own product. Oh, and Gary Neville praising Chelsea's signings of Welbeck and Henderson? Chef's kiss. Neville's basically admitting United's leadership void is systemic. Welbeck and Henderson aren't just senior pros, they're culture carriers. Chelsea's smart to bet on intangibles like locker room DNA. Meanwhile, United's letting Welbeck walk to a rival for free. What does that say about their recruitment strategy? They'd rather chase flashy names than value substance. And don't get me started on Falcao's new role as Colombia's assistant manager. The guy flopped here, but his playing pedigree is undeniable. Is this a redemption arc or just a PR stunt? If he can mentor young strikers, maybe it's a win. But let's be real, Colombia's FA probably just wanted a headline name. Finally, the preseason schedule: PSG, Atletico, Milan. These aren't friendlies, they're stress tests. Carrick needs to figure out his best 11 fast, especially with Martinez racing back from injury. But here's the deeper issue: United's transfer strategy feels reactive, not visionary. Signing Watkins or Vlahovic would address short-term gaps, but where's the long-term vision? This club needs an identity. Are they building a high-pressing, gegenpressing machine? A counter-attacking juggernaut? Right now, It's a confusing mix of recycled Premier League talent and speculative Saudi exits. If you're a fan, should you be optimistic? Maybe. But if you're a player, would you trust this setup? That's the real litmus test. Drop your thoughts below. Do United's moves this window make them contenders, or just noisy distractions?